Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. On Fridays, I'm doing my read aloud. In school, typically I have Fun Day Fridays, and we do fun things, read books a different way, do fun small groups, stuff like that. And since we're not in school, I figured I'd still kind of continue that and do the read aloud on Fridays. If I do that, I don't post anything on ABC Mouse. This is kind of like your lesson. But feel free to keep exploring ABC Mouse and everything it has to offer. My book today, friends, I have read this a couple times. This one's a good one. It's the rhyming book. My rhyming book is called The Hungry Thing. You guys remember this book? It's pretty funny, isn't it? Go ahead and, if you know any of it, go ahead and say it with me, okay? One morning, a hungry thing came into town, and he sat on his tail. He pointed to a sign around his neck that said, "Feed me." "Well, what would you like to eat?" asked the townspeople. Schmancakes," said the hungry thing. "Schmancakes," said the people. "How do you eat them? What could they be?" "Why, dear me," said a wise man, "schmancakes, that's plain. They are a small kind of chicken that falls with the rain." "Of course," said the cook. "Schmancakes, I've read, are better to eat when you stand on your head." "Ah, I think," said a little boy, "you're all very silly. Schmancakes sound like fancakes, sound like pancakes to me." So the townspeople fed the hungry thing some, and he ate them all up. And when he was done, he pointed to the sign that said, "Feed me." "Well, what would you like to eat?" said the townspeople. Tickles," said the hungry thing. "Tickles? How do you eat them? What could they be?" "Why, dear me," said the wise men, "tickles, you know, are a curly-tailed hot dogs that grow in a row." "Of course," said the cook. "Tickles are yummy, and you giggle and laugh when 10 are in your tummy." "I think," said the little boy, "it's all very clear. Tickles sound like sickles, sound like pickles to me." And they gave the hungry thing some, and he ate them all up. Next, he pointed to a sign. Whoops, skipped a page. Sorry, guys. Pointed to the sign that said, "Feed me." "He's underfed. Have some bread," said the lady in red. "It seems to me he'd like some tea," said a fellow up a tree. "A bit of rice might be nice," said a baby sucking ice. The hungry thing just shook his head and pointed to his sign again that said, "Feed me." The townspeople said, "Well, what would you like to eat?" "Feetloaf," said the hungry thing. "Feetloaf? How do you eat that? What can that be?" "Why, dear me," said the wise man, "feetloaf, let's see. It's a kind of shoe pudding that grows in a tree." "Of course," said the cook. "Feetloaf tastes sweet, and it's eaten by kings when they dine in bare feet." "I think," said the little boy, "you all ought to know. Feetloaf sounds like beetloaf, sounds like meatloaf to me." So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some, and he ate it all up. Again, he pointed to his sign that said, "Feed me." The townspeople asked yet again, "What would you like to eat this time?" "Hookies," said the hungry thing. "Hookies? How do you eat them? What could they be?" "Well, hookies," said a wise man, "are known for far lands as a special spaghetti to eat while holding hands." "Hookies," said the cook, "are a party dish to serve to a guest if he isn't a fish." "I think," said the little boy, "this is all very simple. Hookies sound like lookies, sound like cookies to me." So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some, and he ate them all up. Then he got on his feet and he smiled. He patted his mouth with a line of laundry, and he turned around, 3 times. Is it true he's all through? Asked the lady in blue. Let's all try to say goodbye, said a man with a can. Come again, said some men. But the hungry thing just sat down again, and he pointed to his sign that said, feed me. What do you want to eat? Asked the town people. Gollipops. Gollipops? Cried the townspeople. How do you eat them? What can they be? Oh, dear me, said a wise man. Gollipops are new. They're a cereal shaped like toys and a sugar-coated too. Children, said the cook, buy them by the dozen and trade them of box tops with classmates and cousins. I think, said the boy, you all ought to hear. Gollipops sounds like dollypops, sounds like lollipops to me. So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some, and he ate them all up. He pointed to his sign again. Oh, please, said the people, we've been here all day. Isn't there a quicker way? I think, said the boy, there is. Have some noodles, the little boy asked the hungry thing, and the hungry thing shook his head. Oh, excuse me, I meant to say foodles. The hungry thing smiled and ate them all up. Just look, said the cook. Let's all try, was the cry. So they all got busy. Have some schmello. So they gave him Jello. Have a banana. So they gave him a banana. Have some thread. So they gave him bread. The hungry thing ate and ate, and he looked very full. Is there any more we can give you? The townspeople wanted to know. The hungry thing politely covered a hiccup. And he thought for a while. Then he said, boop with a smacker. Boop with a smacker? What is that? Said the townspeople. The little boy whispered to the wise man. The wise man whispered to the cook. And the cook gave the hungry thing soup with a cracker. The hungry thing ate them all up. He smiled and he got on his feet. He wiped his mouth on the cook's hat. Just as he left, he turned his sign around. So it said, feed me, and then he turned his sign around. Do you guys remember what the sign said? In big letters, it says, thank you. That's a good, cute book for rhyming. Remember, the rhyming words have that same ending sound. Maybe today you and your family can find some words that rhyme together or make up your own rhyming words. Have fun with it. Until next week, friends, I will see you later. Take care. I miss you guys all. Have a great weekend.